Morning to all of you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the equation for resistivity in terms of relaxation time? Resistivity in terms of relaxation time O equal to m upon n p square 2. Now we are going to discuss with the variation of resistivity with temperature for a metallic conductor. Rho equal to m upon n e square 2. What is the variation of resistivity with temperature? As temperature increases, thermal energy increases. Therefore, atoms begins to vibrate with greater amplitude. Therefore, the frequency of collision increases because the atoms are vibrating with greater amplitude. So, electron makes more and more frequent collisions. That means the time between two collisions decreases. So, as temperature increases, thermal energy also increases. Therefore, atoms begins to vibrate with greater amplitude. Therefore, electron makes more frequent collision. So the time between two successive collisions decreases. So relaxation time decreases with temperature. This is a very important point. Therefore, for a metallic conductor, in the case of a metallic conductor, resistivity, resistivity is equal to relaxation time. So flow decreases, therefore resistivity. One point in case of metallic conductor, resistivity increases with increasing temperature. Why? Because the relaxation time decreases. In the case of metallic conductor N, number density of electron, that is electron per unit volume, will not change with temperature in the case of metallic conductor. Okay, this is the variation. So we are going to write what kind of variation is there. If temperature is increasing, resistivity also increases. The resistivity at any temperature can be written as resistance at reference temperature into 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. So for a moderate temperature range, T minus T naught, for a moderate temperature range, T minus T naught, resistivity at any temperature can be written like this. It is of course greater. Resistivity at a temperature T is greater than reference temperature. Resistivity at a temperature T naught, it can be 0 degrees Celsius, it can be room temperature, any reference. The resistivity at any temperature T. And here alpha is a constant. That is a constant for a given material called temperature coefficient of resistivity. Alpha is known as temperature coefficient of resistivity. So this is the equation for variation. Variation of resistivity with the temperature for a metallic conductor is 1 year rho at any temperature is rho 0 in 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. So in increase this is important graph between with temperature. The graph will be a straight line, and this is a reference temperature T naught. Variation in temperature, and this will be equal to rho at reference temperature. At reference temperature, there may be resistivity. After that, it increases with temperature. This is the variation. And we want to define what is the meaning of alpha. Alpha is called temperature coefficient of resistivity. What is that? So there are two different types are there. Rho0 stands for resistivity at reference temperature T0. It can be 0 degrees Celsius or room temperature. This is at any higher temperature resistivity. Very important relation. Same equation also can be used for resistance. For resistivity, R also can be. Alpha is all temperature coefficient for resistivity. we are going to find that. So from this equation, we are getting rho T is equal to the bracket rho 0 alpha T minus T naught. So rho T this time is coming to left side, difference in the value equal to alpha T minus T naught. So rho T minus rho 0 divided by rho 0 equal to this T minus T naught also coming to left side, T minus T naught is equal to alpha. This alpha is called temperature coefficient of resistivity. Rho T minus rho 0 we can write it as the change in resistivity. Rho 0 is original resistivity. T minus T naught we can write it as change in temperature. This is alpha. So temperature coefficient of resistivity of a material can be defined as the ratio of the change in resistivity per unit original resistivity if Vt is 1. If I am taking if Vt is equal to 1 degree Celsius or 1 degree change in temperature or increase in temperature. So alpha can be defined as the ratio of change in resistivity upon original value of resistivity for 1 degree rise in temperature. Vt is taken as 1. What is the unit of alpha? Resistivity for nature cancel 1 upon temperature. So degrees Celsius to the power minus 1 or Kelvin to the power minus 1 that is the unit of alpha. Unit of alpha is degree Celsius to the power minus 1 or Kelvin to the power minus 1 that is the unit of alpha. This is temperature coefficient of resistivity. Now you can see materials with the alpha positive, alpha negative, alpha nearly equal to 0. So you can classify material into different categories, 3 categories with the value of alpha. So there are material with positive alpha, there are materials with the negative alpha, there are material with a nearly 0 value of alpha. So how can you classify? For that, you require this equation. Remember this equation. Alpha equals to this. Alpha is given by rho T minus rho 0 divided by rho 0 into T minus T naught. So there are 3 cases. Alpha can be positive, alpha can be negative, or alpha can be nearly equal to 0. What are the conditions? Alpha positive means it is the condition. As you increase the temperature, agar resistivity increases. With increase in temperature, if resistivity increases, then resistivity at higher temperature is greater than resistivity at lower temperature. There is a difference. Rho T minus rho 0 will be a positive equation, positive value. Look at alpha. Rho T minus rho 0 or if it is positive, a positive condition when you increase the temperature, resistivity also increases. In such condition, if resistivity increases with increase in temperature, then rho T minus rho 0 is positive, which means that according to the equation, alpha is positive. Examples of the materials. This is the metallic conductors. Just now I explained. Example, metallic conductors. Metallic conductors are the examples of this copper, aluminum, etc. They possess positive value of alpha, means their resistivity increase with temperature, and equation is on the board. I already explained the resistivity one by the, and with increase in temperature for metallic conductor value can be a constant over metallic conductivity, and relaxation time decreases. So here n constant the resistivity is equal to the positive. So as flow decreases, resistivity increases for metallic conductor. The graph I already put. So this is alpha positive. Alpha negative का मतलब है just inverse. If you increase the temperature, if you are increasing the temperature, अगर resistivity decreases. With increasing temperature, if the resistivity decreases, what will be the final value of resistivity? So as temperature increases, the resistivity decreases, which means that resistivity at a temperature is less than resistivity at reference temperature. Rho T minus rho 0. Smaller values are bigger when temperature will be negative. That means alpha is negative. So alpha can be negative, very important condition here. What is the condition? If resistivity decreases with increase in temperature, then such material possesses negative value of alpha. Example, equation rotate, rho at a high temperature is less. Example is semiconductors. Example, semiconductors, silicon, germanium, or semiconductor materials, or even insulator also. Insulator में ज़्यादा temperature चाहिए, semiconductor में room temperature चाहिए, but effect is almost same. So their resistivity, this material's resistivity increases with increase in temperature. Okay. So how we can explain for this? Explanation is one. Again, in this case, rho is m upon n square for a semiconductor. For a semiconductor, just like silicon and germanium. And with change in temperature, when you increase the temperature, n भी change होगा, relaxation time भी change होगा. N is not a constant for semiconductor, and that is very important. With increase in temperature, when you increase the temperature, the number density also will increase. Electrons and holes are produced. So they get thermal energy, valence bands. So many will break and you will get so many electrons and holes there. So number density of charge carriers will increase there. And will increase. At the same time, the relaxation time will increase. These two things are taking place in the semiconductor. When temperature increases, the number density of current carriers, electrons and holes increases. And second one, the relaxation time also decreases. But the increase in the value of n is more predominant than the decrease. If n is increasing up to 100 times, the decrease in the relaxation time may be 10 times. So who is more predominant? Increase in the value of n is more predominant. So resistivity is increasing n and 4, but n has an effective value and increase for resistivity will decrease. More predominance goes to increase in the value of n. So n increases, resistivity decreases for semiconductor. And if you plot a graph between voltage and very small resistivity of a semiconductor to the temperature, that's the reference values. Resistivity decreases with increased temperature. Same kind of graph you can plot for insulator, because when you heat another temperature, high temperature, slightly resistivity decrease for the insulator also. So this is the second category with the negative value of alpha, and there are other categories too. And the third category is alpha value equal to 0, means their resistivity is supposed to increase the resistivity. With increase in temperature, third category is temperature. If resistivity is not changing, it means same value. It is not increasing or decreasing. It is not changing its value. If it is not changing, with increase in temperature, if rho is not changing, then rho at a temperature is nearly equal to rho at reference temperature. So the resistivity of a material almost independent of temperature, we can say. So resistivity at final temperature is nearly equal to 0. So rho T minus rho 0 is nearly equal to 0. What is it for alpha? Alpha is rho T minus rho 0 divided by rho T minus T naught. So alpha value, which means that alpha tends to 0. Because rho T minus rho 0 near to 0, alpha tends to 0. So there are materials, their resistivity almost independent of temperature. What are the cases for that? There are cases. What are the examples for material having this kind of value, almost that we can see that their resistivity is almost independent of temperature. Examples are very important. Examples, they are alloys, manganese, nichrome. This kind of wires we are using the physics lab for resistant boxes and potentiometer wire, meter bridge wire. Okay, manganese, nichrome, constant, and urethra. This kind of wires we are using their alloys, and they prefer to make standard resistance very important as standard resistance, oil resistance box, etc. Why? They take first measurement, they possess high value of resistivity. High value of resistivity. It's come as way if you take a smaller length, enough resistance is obtained. But the meaning is that suppose you take 1 meter of length, you are getting 100 ohm. But to get 100 ohm, if you use a copper wire, you have to take approximately 50 meters. So ये छोटा सा length में अच्छा resistance मिलते हैं, so they have high value of resistivity. And second one, they are having very low value of alpha. Because of these two reasons, they are preferred for making standard resistances. High value of resistivity and low value of alpha. Alpha is negative. And in NCRT, you can see nichrome wire. Okay, in NCRT, you will see the variation of resistivity on nichrome wire with the temperature. All of you know this diagram and show in the next class. The variation is very small. If it goes up to 800 temperature difference, then 1.1 say 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 6 में इतना ही difference आ रहा है. And draw the graph and show me that is for you. Variation of resistivity. Yes, from temperature. Draw the graph and I will check your copy. Okay, with the video on. So draw this diagram. So these are the different materials having alpha, positive, negative, and zero value. Okay. Very important. So the equation that we are using for this is same equation also being used for resistance. Also, there is an NCRT numerical in that resistance calculator. Rho T equal to rho 0 into 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. So same equation can be used for resistance. Resistance under temperature is equal to resistance under temperature 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. There is no change. The pattern of equation will be remaining the same. There is no change. So this equation can be used for the topic. So most of the case we use resistances in different cases. Electrical circuits and electronic circuits we use the resistances. Control electrical fan regulator, we can see resistance are connected in series. So most of the places we use, there are two types of resistors in common use. One is a wire bound resistor. Resistors, there are two types. One is wire bound. Wire bound resistance. Next one is carbon resistors. Electronic industry, we use carbon resistors. Non-electronic circuits. Electrical circuit, we use this carbon resistors made of carbon. Okay, so very costly is not at all costly. You can charge very easy. You can find out the value by using color code, which is not there in your NCRT syllabus. And wire bond resistance, the resistance boards, etc. In the lab, you can see wire bond resistors. And wire bond resistance, which kind of wires we use? We are using material example. Just now we explained. Manganese, nichrome, constant, and urethra, etc. We are using because they possess high value of resistivity and low value of alpha. Both of the reason almost independent. Their resistivity is independent of temperature change in the air. So they are called wire bound types. The lab we see this kind of boxes, interpret wire, potentiometer wire, etc. We see that the resistivity. Carbon resistors. electronic and electrical industries, and any kind of value can be calculated by using color code. Color code is one. Extra knowledge you can learn about the carbon color code. So this is about the resistivity and resistance. And when resistance are connected, so you can increase the resistance of the system, you can decrease the resistance of the system by connecting the combination of resistance. And the description of combination of resistances are not included for your CBSE examination for this year, but you can get an idea. When resistors are connected in series, some points I am saying that when resistors are connected in series, R1, R2, R3, and between different points A and B, difference. B. The same current will flow through all resistances. Current remains same, and equivalent resistance is R equal to R1 plus R2 plus equivalent resistance. Okay. Current remains same. Potential across the series connections are different. V1, V2, V3, etc. And that will be different. Potential difference across the resistors are different. Total resistance is 1 by R equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. When resistors are connected in parallel, 1, 2, and 3. Resistors are connected in parallel. Between the 2 points here, you can take 2 points. Now the 2 points A and B, 3 resistors are connected R1, R2, R3. Between the points here, saying point A and B, potential difference is V. Okay. So here, potential difference across them will be same. In parallel connection, potential difference will remain same at the feeding points A and B. If a current I is coming here, this current divides I1, I2, I3. Current divides and finally the same current after adding will come back to the same circuit. So PD remains same in parallel connection. So equivalent resistance also operation is 1 by R equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R. This way how we recognize parallel combination some point of this we will use in the subsequent cases where we find out the equivalent resistance of each non-bridge etc. We use this parallel and series combination equations. Okay. You can note this point. Series R1 plus R2 plus R3 and parallel 1 by R equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R3. And 2 examples to calculate this value. Suppose you are having three resistors, all resistors are 30 ohm. Within the 2 points A and B, a battery is connected as 2 current coming from this circuit. Just to recognize, just for practice. What is the current in the circuit? What is current drawn from the battery? Or 30 between A to B, just like a capacitor connection, we have seen all kinds of connections in the capacitor. The exact replica, so you can easily recognize how to find out this. Between A and B, there are 2 ways. First way, 30 and 30 are in series. So 30 and 30 are in series. So there will be 30 plus 30, that is 60. So diagram will be drawn in this format. So it will be 60 and 60. 30 plus 30, you are getting 60. Now between A and B. Now between A and B, 30 and 60 are in parallel. 1 by R equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by 60. So what is the value of R going to be written? Anyone? Anshuman.
So 20 ohm.
So remove them. Now between you have a single resistor like this. R equal resistance 20 ohms. So what's the current here? 1 by 1 slope V upon R. That is 2 divided by 2 equal to 1 by 10 R. One more example. Find equivalent resistance. Between A and B or brackets. What is R and B? How do we calculate R and B? From A to B, how many ways are there? Just same way we have done capacitor connections. First way, second way, only one, third way, 1 and 1. So completed, you can tell me that.
Sir, RAB equals to 4 by 5 ohm.
Who is given the answer?
Varun.
So 2 and 2 in series. So that will be equal to 4. And next 1 and 1. That is also in series. 2. Now between A and B, 2, 2 and 4 in parallel. 1 by R equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. That is 1 plus 1 by 4 equal to 5 by 4. R value equal to 4 upon 4. Current क्या आंसर बोला था?
4 by 5.
Correct answer 4 by 5. One simple one, you can simplify and get the answer. So same kind of diagram with the slight change we use the Wheatstone bridge. 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm between A and B. From here we connect the wire here, from here also we connect the wire. In the class also we are seeing this diagram. All of you find out the value and just tell me the answer of that.
Six by 11.
6 by 11. Correct. So this diagram will be transformed to which form? It will be parallel connection. इसके साथ में we will connect some other resistance in between. If the wires are having some resistance, then the diagram will change to a Wheatstone bridge type. That will see the Wheatstone bridge diagram. Okay. So other points will continue in the next. Thank you.